The United States military has launched another strike on a suspected drug smuggling vessel operating in the Eastern Pacific, marking the latest action in a growing campaign against illicit narcotics moving by sea. According to U.S. Southern Command, intelligence confirmed that the targeted boat was carrying illegal drugs and navigating along a known trafficking route used by criminal organizations. During the strike, 4 individuals described by officials as narco-terrorists were killed, while 2 others survived and were later seen attempting to flip the damaged vessel. Officials observed the survivors struggling to turn the boat upright, possibly to preserve the remaining cargo or stay involved in the ongoing operation. Reports also indicated that other drug trafficking boats could have been nearby and might have attempted to recover both the narcotics and the crew if they had managed to stay afloat. This latest strike came after a classified briefing in Washington, where senior military and political figures were briefed on recent operations. The meeting followed Senator Tom Cotton's remarks after he emerged from a secure briefing room in the Capitol building. Cotton explained that he had watched footage of a previous strike carried out in September against another vessel in the Caribbean. The briefing came from Navy Admiral Frank Mitch Bradley, who described the strike in detail to lawmakers during several closed-door sessions. According to official reports, the United States has carried out 22 similar strikes in recent months, a surge in military action aimed at interrupting drug flows on the high seas. One of those briefed was Rick Crawford, a Republican congressman from Arkansas and chairman of the House Intelligence Committee. He stated that the information he received aligned closely with Senator Cotton's account. Crawford emphasized that the individuals targeted in these strikes were dangerous cartel operatives with a history of violent and criminal behavior. According to his description, these groups are responsible for smuggling vast quantities of narcotics into the United States and engage in conduct that he described as extreme, comparing their brutality to the worst elements of global terror organizations. From his perspective, the military actions are justified as they seek to protect American citizens from deadly drugs arriving by sea. However, the characterization of the incident was not shared by everyone in the briefing. Jim Himes, a Democratic lawmaker from Connecticut, offered a sharply different interpretation. After seeing the same footage, he described what he witnessed as deeply troubling and one of the most disturbing things he had observed during his time in public service. His concerns centered on the idea that the strike appeared to target individuals who were already shipwrecked and potentially unable to defend themselves. Although he acknowledged that the individuals involved were criminals and had been transporting drugs, he stressed that the situation presented moral and legal questions, particularly regarding the use of military force against incapacitated individuals at sea. Himes repeated that the individuals appeared shipwrecked, emphasizing they may not have been capable of continuing their mission. His remarks suggested that while the individuals were tied to dangerous criminal activity, the circumstances of the strike required scrutiny, raising questions about the rules of engagement and treatment of people at sea, even when they are suspected criminals. In response, supporters of the operation countered that the individuals involved were not harmless sailors, but members of hardened trafficking groups. These organizations are responsible for moving significant amounts of dangerous substances toward U.S. shores, and their operations are viewed as a threat to national security. Those defending the strikes argued that the situation should not be compared to innocent shipwrecked mariners stranded by misfortune. From their perspective, the people on board were part of a sophisticated criminal enterprise, fully aware of the risks of their activities. The debate highlighted a deeper divide in how these maritime operations are judged. For some lawmakers, aggressive action against drug trafficking vessels remains a necessary measure to stem the flow of narcotics into the United States. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe for more updates. Thanks for watching.